Faircatch, where love... Faircatch, where love and football play by the same rules. As if things aren't already tough enough as the only girl on a college football team, Coach had to go and assign Zeke Collins as my roommate. A cocky kick returner and my brother's best friend who should have been ripped of that title years ago, he's as infuriating as he is undeniably sexy. I hate him, and for good reason. Reason I won't ever let him forget. He thinks because we grew up together that it's his role to protect me, but all he does is get in my way, make me look weak, and piss me off more. I tell him I can handle myself, and I'm hell-bent on getting that point across to him and the rest of the nation watching the only girl in collegiate football. The pressure doesn't get to me. The scrutiny, I'm ready for. But sharing very thin walls with Zeke Collins, I wasn't prepared for that. And the more we're forced together, the harder it is to distinguish that pencil-thin line between hating him and wanting him. A promise that changed destiny. Welcome back to the channel. What would you do if your twin brother, a rising football star, permanently lost the ability to walk just before the most important season of his life? For Riley Novo, the answer wasn't to sit and cry. It was to fulfill a daring, pinky promise, to take her brother's place as the kicker for the university football team. But remember, this isn't just any sport. It's American football, a sanctuary of giants, testosterone, and heavy prejudice. Riley steps onto the field, not just with a ball at her feet, but with the weight of her family's hopes and a burning hatred for the man she believes caused her brother's accident. Today, we are opening the door to the fiery world of sports romance with Faircatch by Kandi Steiner. The odd couple, Riley and Zeke. The heart of this story is the explosive dynamic between two people on opposite sides of a bitter divide. Riley Novo, the fearless warrior. Riley is a true badass. She doesn't want pity from her male teammates. She uses her talent to silence them. But behind that thorny exterior is a girl shattered by grief and guilt. Zeke Collins, the charming sinner. Zeke is the star of the team, her brother's best friend, and the person Riley hates most in the world. He represents everything she wants to avoid, yet he is the only one who truly understands her pain and her determination. The rising tension. This enemies-to-lovers romance reaches a fever pitch when they are forced to work together for the team's success. Their sharp-witted banter on the practice field and the uncontrollable sparks in the locker room create an irresistible pull, where the line between hatred and desire becomes thinner than ever. Battles on the field and in the soul. But Faircatch is more than just a romance. The book digs deep into the dark corners of college sports. The pressure to perform, gender discrimination, and a girl's extraordinary struggle to claim her place in a man's world. The danger doesn't just come from the hits on the field, but from the moment their hearts begin to open to one another. Zeke carries a secret about the night of the accident, while Riley faces the fear that she is only living someone else's life instead of her own. The high stakes aren't just in the final seconds of a game-winning field goal, but in whether they are brave enough to forgive the past. Forgiveness is the ultimate victory. The deepest takeaway from this story is healing through understanding. Just as taming an enchanted house requires compassion, conquering the field and the heart requires perseverance. Riley realizes she cannot kick the ball far if she keeps holding on to the heavy stone of resentment in her heart. Kandi Steiner masterfully turns the stadium into a metaphor for the journey of growing up, where every kick is a step toward personal freedom. The romance between Riley and Zeke isn't just about the steam, it's about salvation. They don't just save a season, they save each other from the shadows of the past. The game of a lifetime. Faircatch is a perfect start to the Red Zone Rivals series. It is powerful, emotional, and incredibly gripping. It teaches us that sometimes the most important catch isn't on the field, but when we are ready to accept love when we least expect it. If you love strong heroines, devoted sporty heroes, and intense slow burn plots, you cannot miss this book. Thank you for watching this summary of Riley and Zeke's journey. If you were Riley, would you choose to pursue your own passion for art or sacrifice everything for your brother's dream? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the boys of the Red Zone Rivals. Until next time, stay passionate and keep reading.